Hey guys, hello. Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Steven. It's Wednesday. I think it's the 26th. I'm supposed to be in San Francisco right now, but I took this trip off as bereavement days since my mother just passed, as you probably know. I have spent the last, except for going to a meeting yesterday, I spent really every day since at home in bed with my cats, eating cereal. And it has not, oddly enough, has not helped me feel better. Go figure. So I am renting a car. It's right behind me. It's a, I don't know what year it is. It's a Ford something. Ford Fusion hybrid, whatever. I don't know what year it is. It's not a great car. It's kind of loud. But I rented this car from Fox Rentals, and it cost me $23 a day, $23. So I figured, and I did get insurance. I never get insurance, but I got insurance. I got it last time too, mostly because I don't know what's going to happen. I live in a very low-income neighborhood. If anything were to happen to the car, I don't want to be like freaking out. So, but still, it was super, super cheap. I resisted spending money because I'm not making any per diem for 2 trips for the month, which is half my month. So that can be a fair amount. But spending time by myself in bed with my cats has not really helped. I'm going to go back to Valley of Fire. I was just there a couple of days ago with Randy and Julie. I'm going to go back to Valley of Fire, and I want to go back to Red Rock. Not specifically Red Rock, because Red Rock, after seeing Valley of Fire, is kind of boring. But the hiking trails around Red Rock are fantastic. So I'm going to go spend the day there. I'm going to go back to Valley of Fire. I'm going to eat at Black Bear Diner behind me. I'm going to hemorrhage money. And then I'm going to go to Home Goods. I know, I never get to go to Home Goods because I don't drive. But I want more cat furniture. I already have a lot, but I want more for my babies. And there you go. So I will talk to you later. I'm not sure what kind of video this is going to be. It's not a 4-day trip, obviously, because I'm not working. But I guess maybe the next day or two in terms of how I stay sober. Well, maybe that too. And sane before I go back to work on March 1st. All right. Let's see what happens over the next couple of days. Come with me. Hey guys, oh, it is such a luxury to just jump in a car. I'm sorry for the lighting. To jump in a car and go to Home Goods. It is such a beautiful thing. I miss having a car. I mean, the last time I had a car, I was living in it, so it wasn't really that amazing. But still, the freedom you have just to jump into the car and go to Home Goods. And I'm going to IKEA now just because I can. I don't think I'm going to buy anything in there, but I did buy the only cat tree that they had left here at Home Goods. It's a medium-sized one, not what I wanted. But I'm going to, using liquid latex, natural liquid latex. Don't ask why I bought this stuff. I literally am going to pour some of it on my kitchen table, the corner of it, and then glue this sucker on top of that table, because the cat, it's not my table, it's the cat's table. It's like a viewing platform for them. So this would add a really nice dimension to the table for them, and they would really, really enjoy it. So I'm gonna do that. Every piece of furniture in my apartment, barring 18 inches of mattress space, belongs to my cats. Now my kitchen table is becoming cat furniture too. It's their house. I just live in it. Yeah, guys, it's not a surprise to you or me that I spent money at IKEA. Nothing crazy, but on top of everything else I spent today, it's crazy. It's irresponsible, but I'm not a heroin addict, right? So there's that. So I bought a stool because the ottoman I placed next to my bed to let the cats jump up and jump between other pieces of cat furniture is this big, solid, heavy thing that I really don't like. And the cats have to walk around it, and it really doesn't offer any clear venue to another spot under my bed that they like to go to. So I bought this stool. which is just all open underneath. And I think it's going to be a better solution to that little space. Every inch I can give those cats in my apartment is important to me because, you know, especially Claire and Eleanor, they don't go outside. So I want to give them as much room to move around and enjoy themselves as I can. So I got that stool. I got some pillowcases, some zippered pillowcases that are, I think, 20 by 26 inches, I think. I got 3 of them, 2 for the cats, 1 for me. I know I spent more money on Amazon. I bought beanbag fill. I know, because the cats really like sleeping and laying, particularly Claire, on the beanbag section of these lap desks that I have from IKEA. But as I have 2 of them now, and Claire loves them, but she's so big right now and kind of roly-poly that she gets on these little crescent-shaped beanbags and she kind of rolls off on spots. So I want to make a couple bigger ones. So I got some beanbag fill, and I'm going to fill a third one in a pillowcase to sort of support my back when I'm playing a video game in bed. And I play video games in bed mostly because there's no other piece of furniture for me to sit in that isn't already owned or occupied by a cat, usually. So I lay in bed, I play video games, I lay in bed and I eat dinner. My life happens in 18 inches of mattress. Of course, the rest of my bed is dedicated to cat beds, which I have lined up on top of the mattress. I know, I'm crazy. These cats are my life. I obsess over them. Speaking of cats, I bought a little $9 coffee table thing. I'm going to I don't need a coffee table because I just told you I don't have a chair to sit in. But I do want to put that halfway under the dining table, which is, of course, theirs, so they can hop on and off the table more easily, because that table is a real jump, especially for Claire, who is tubby. She is super chunk right now. So yeah, I think that's all I got at IKEA. Some pillowcases to make little beanbag chairs for my cats. I sound crazy. Oh well. The stool, what else did I buy? The table, and 2 sleeves of these little raspberry Linzer cookies that I really like a lot that I shouldn't be eating. But yeah, that's it. So I'm going to go home, crawl in bed, and then maybe take off to Red Rock tomorrow, because it won't take me all day long to explore one of the hiking trails. And I do have to get to the post office to drop off that teeny Mix-It to Dean, I think, who won it. I have just not been in the mindset where I wanted to go to the post office this past week with my mother and everything. But so I want to do that tomorrow, and I have to meet with a sponsee tomorrow night as well. So there you go. I will see you guys tomorrow. All right. So as you might be able to tell, I chose to stop at Red Rock today. And this is actually, oddly enough, on the other side of this formation, a little ways down, is something called Calico Basin. And that's where I buried Aurora, on the top of a little hill. Remember little Aurora? And if you look up there, you'll see people are rappelling. Or rock climbing. I think they're rappelling. I don't know if they're rock climbing or not. But do you see them up there? All right. Let's head over to Willow Springs, shall we? And this is one of the reasons I love Red Rock so much. The views around the Red Rock are stunning. See the bands of color over there? Amazing. That's Red Rock down that way. And apparently this was like a shallow ocean millions of years ago. And I'm not sure if you can tell that. See that milky white patch over there? That's the smog of Las Vegas. Isn't that charming? Yeah, that's how gross the air is down there. Beautiful day up here, though. All right, I'm at the Petroglyph Wall Trail. It's not very long. It looks like just a tenth of a mile. We'll see. All right, this is the wall of pictographs. Now, I was looking at it thinking, I don't see anything. And then, right there, looks like a figure on a horse. And right above it, do you see right there? Little handprints. See? Right there. Right there. Cool. And then over there, there's other pictographs. Really cool. Apparently that dark stuff is called desert varnish. It's a way they can tell about how long those pictographs have been there. It's a combination of minerals, dust, and other things that have applied themselves to the walls there. So those are probably very recent compared to those right there. How neat is that? Hey, all right, so you really do meet the best people out here. I went back to the pictographs and the pictoglyphs. They're different. And because I left my drink, my caffeine, very important right now. I left it at the little viewing area. I didn't want to litter. And I met this group of older ladies that was a hoot. Some of the pictoglyphs that I showed you earlier, the light colored ones against the dark background, one of them kind of looked phallic to me. And one of the girls, one of the ladies that was there said, huh, that looks like, and I started to giggle, and she started giggling, and the two of us were just cackling, and her friends were like, what are you laughing at? I'm like, it looks like a pee-pee. I'm so cultured. This is the beginning of the Willow Creek loop. Oh, I think this is neat. This is, it looks like holly, but if you notice, that's an acorn cup right there. That's an oak tree that looks like holly. Interesting. Oh, how beautiful is this? This is something you'll see often around here, are these rocks with these little polka dots of this rust burgundy sort of maroon color. These look more like, almost like wounds, but those are innies. And then you got this rock over here that's got a bunch of outies. Yeah, innies, outies. All right, funny. I'm not funny. This is, I'm not sure if you can see it from the camera, but it's a round circle here with a depression in the middle. It was a agave firing pit. So the Indians here would put desert tortoise and agave or rabbits, things like that, in the hole. They would line the hole first with limestone, heated rocks, ash, stuff like that, and then they would cover them with more rocks and ash and embers and things, and they would roast the food in this pit. And then when they would clear the stuff out, the stuff would end up in a ring. How neat is that, okay? It's a prehistoric oven. I'm trying hard not to talk. I wanted you to share a moment of the peace that's out here, but I couldn't resist not talking. I couldn't resist talking, clearly. How cool is this? All the weird textures of the desert. Those are juniper berries. Hear the birds. And that, let's see, that's an agave plant, that tall spike. God, those birds are so pretty. There it is. Right, let's see. Can you see it? That's right there. Look at that color. I hope it shows up as vibrant as it looks in real life. It's crazy. All right, I'm having a snack before I go on my next walkabout. I think I'm going to go revisit Pine Creek Canyon. I really enjoyed that place. But I'm having a snack of some of these halos. The whole bag of 3 pounds was $2.99 this morning, so I'm having a couple of those now. I got some peanuts and a bottle of water. This is the tarmac water we actually keep on the aircraft, but this was, I think, 79 cents at Vaughn's. And then one of my subscribers, you may remember me unboxing this, excuse me, she sent me a bunch of Purity Made Simple, which is my favorite cleanser. These are some of their face wipes because my face kind of feels like this. Not cute. So I'm going to give myself a little once over with this. And then I'm going to hop in my car. But for now, I'm going to enjoy this. All right, I'm at Icebox Canyon. There's the info. I got out of the car. I mean, look at that. How beautiful is this? I got out of the car and this young lady who seemed very athletic was breathing really heavy. And I said, "Where'd you just come from?" And she says, "Over there." I'm like, oh my gosh, getting out of the car winded me. I don't know if I can handle it. She says, "There's not a lot of elevation. It's just a lot of boulders." Okay. Let's see what happens. Ouch. Whacked my head. I hope I'm on a trail. Neat. I need hiking boots. These Puma sneakers aren't cutting it. Wow. God, these colors and textures are just so beautiful. Oh. I'm sorry. You must be tired of me going, "Oh my God, how pretty is this?" But oh my God, how pretty is this? Gosh. All right. Onwards towards Icebox Canyon. All right, so these rocks don't look like a giant pain in the ass. They're tedious. But then this looks like a pain in the ass. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? No,
I would say no.
You heard it, folks. It's not worth it.
It's a tough one.
Oh, man. Yeah.
I
And the waterfall is just a trickle.
Yeah.
The waterfall's a trickle. That's not worth it.
No.
I don't. This looks like.
Didn't
someone just break an ankle and have to crawl 8 miles to get back to civilization? How blue are your eyes?
Pretty blue.
Oh my gosh. I won't show you guys. I don't know who she is. But yeah, some guy just broke his ankle and had to crawl 8 miles to safety. I'm like, oh no.
No.
This looks like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
No. We did the morning. What was it? Calico King?
Oh yeah, I did that. I've done that.
That was fantastic.
Yeah.
Way better than this.
Oh, good. I'm glad. All right, so you heard it from the horse's mouth, guys.
Yeah, way better than this.
Oh, guys, I'm back at Pine Creek Canyon. I was here last March. Very few people saw that video, but it was just beautiful. It had just rained a few days before. I don't know what the situation is down there now. It rained about a week ago, so things are pretty green. It's just so beautiful here. Right there, and over here somewhere, and over there, and right there. There's little piles of what I thought were horse poop. I know, what other YouTuber is showing you poop as often as I do, right? My cat boxes and... Well, apparently they're not horses. They're wild burro. The guy up at the information desk, in the visitor information desk, told me that there are wild burro. Further south of here, there are wild horses. But he said the burro traveling groups, are they packs, herds? Groups of 4 to 6. And so this poop looks pretty fresh if I know my poop. And I don't. But I wonder if I'll see some wild burro. Some wild animals. I don't know. But yeah, the poop is all over in very strange places. But less about poop. Look at that. Can you see that little lizard right there? He was just looking at me. And then there's a hole right below him. And like... I don't think you want to go in there, Mr. Lizard, because I think something that would eat you lives in that hole. And this, I think, is part of the namesake. That is brackish-looking water. It's kind of greenish and kind of gross. But there's water down there. It rained last week here, so I think that's left over. All right, good luck, Mr. Lizard. Don't get eaten. Let me talk to you without tripping and killing myself. So the funniest thing just happened. I'm probably halfway back to my car, and I see these two guys walking towards me, both of a similar build, super long, slim, like ballet, you know, super slim. And I could tell they were gay from 1,000 feet away. And as they approach the first one, as I see him, I'm like, oh my God, he is beautiful, like Christ-like beautiful. Just this dark beard contrasting his skin was beautiful. His cheekbones, he was just carved out of light. He was beautiful. And as they approach, I'm really close by them where it's a small trail. And I'm like, hey guys, how are you? Just like that. I wasn't like this creepy old man. And I took my glasses off. I can't. And the pretty one goes, hi. Ooh, girl, check yourself. This is the desert. And as pretty as you are, you need a sandwich. I didn't say that, but I'm like, oh my God, in the desert, you want to throw shade. Oh, not pretty, not pretty. All right, so I don't even know where I am. I was on Pine Creek Trail, something, and then I got on some kind of loop, and I ended up down here, which is really far away from the car. The car is way down there somewhere and off to the left. And I've got about, I don't know, 40, maybe an hour before I really have to be out of this park. So I hope I can actually get back into Las Vegas in time. But how pretty is that? I'm eating, my God, my breathing is awful. I'm meeting a sponsee at 5:30, I hope, to talk about her recovery work, her step work. And so I hope I can make it on time. I just kept walking here thinking, oh, I'll just go a little bit further, just around the next bend. And then, of course, I find myself going on and on and on. So I'm going to end my journey today and end this video because otherwise it's going to be like an hour and a half long. So my plan tomorrow is to go to Valley of Fire again. I was there last week with Randy and Julie. And so I'm hoping to do that. If I don't do that, it's because I'm suffering. Because I am already sore. I can't imagine how I'll feel tomorrow. So if I'm really hurting tomorrow, I'll do some house cleaning. But I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for coming along with me. Fly safe.